and welcome to the latest edition of the Bison Video Blog Award Style as the 2011-12 athletic year for North Dakota State is wrapped. So we figured, why don't we hand out some awards, right?
Independent accounting firm has
entrusted
us. Yes, absolutely.
They've delivered it. Now, these were very wide-ranging awards, very strict guidelines that were voted upon, correct?
Yes, and the overall emphasis, of course, is the very serious nature of Bison athletics.
Considering the kind of guests we've had over the last 2 months, absolutely. So, without further ado, shall we begin?
Number one.
All right.
It's yours.
Our first one is Most Valuable Athletic Director. The nominees, Pat Simmers from the Team Makers, Gene Taylor, who was just here with us, the NDSU Athletic Director, Troy Gergen, the NDSU Associate AD in charge of marketing, was the guy who came up with the idea of the green and gold for the Georgia Southern game, Colleen Heimstead, who's the Associate AD, also in charge of compliance.
Very important.
Shall you
Very
go
important.
ahead? Go ahead and open it up.
The winner is...
Look at the sealed envelope, the whole thing.
Colleen Heimstead. I guess you got to keep everybody eligible to win.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yes, that's hard to do. I mean,
Yeah.
she has a tough job. There's no doubt about that.
A lot of stuff goes into the eligibility of athletes. Number two.
Go ahead.
Best sports director in a coverage role.
Oh boy, this is...
The nominees are Dan Hammer, Valley News Live. Trevor Peterson, WDAY.
Does a very good job.
Dom Izzo, our own Dom Izzo of WDAY, and Jody Norstead.
Does also a very good job for us.
WDAY.
There seems to be a theme there.
And let me get the winner, since it might be a little tainted.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the winner is Dom Izzo.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Well,
brother.
thank you very much.
Very
I
nice.
appreciate that.
Very nice.
I'm very honored to win this. My first
Well
ever
earned.
award I've ever
Well
won.
earned. Yep.
This next one is my favorite, I think. Best Cranium. And this was very strict guidelines. We had to narrow this one down was very hard. The nominees, once again, our own Trevor Peterson from WDAY. A guy you may know, Craig Bohl, the NDSU football coach. Our own Jeff Kolpak nominated as well.
Thank you.
And Darren Mueller, the Bison softball coach, who's become quite popular. He's been on TV as much as you and I over the last 4 years with the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
So, now my first time doing this. Here we go. The winner. I love these sealed envelopes, by the way. Very nice. The winner is Best Cranium goes to Darren Mueller, the Bison softball coach. Congratulations. Best Cranium.
What?
That's what it says.
He's like the Elephant Man.
Now that's just sour grapes here. Come on. Congratulations to Coach Mueller. Bison softball team. That's a powerhouse there on the north side.
All right, I will read
is
the
a good one.
nominees for this
This
next
is
one,
very,
but
very
you will
good.
have to
Okay.
open the envelope just
Okay.
to maintain some impartiality.
And some
Best
integrity.
beat writer in a starring role. The nominees are Terry Vandervik, Argus leader in Sioux Falls.
He's been on the blog with us when we were in South Dakota State.
Jeff Kolpak, the Farm.
This is twice you've been nominated here.
Mick Gary from the Argus leader.
Covers USD, does a great job.
And Tom Miller of the Grand Forks Herald. who
Covers UND, does a very
cover
nice job
UND.
there.
But
Okay.
I could say the nominees aren't real strong.
Wow, just the beatdown. All appearing on the radio show as well.
Oh,
do a great
can't
job.
stand
as well.
this.
Can you stand the tension? Here we go. The winner for Best Beat Writer, Jeff Kolpak.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a good year.
This has got to be the top of the award for you.
Yeah, I
You
thought
hang on.
the stuff at Frisco really put me over the top.
Speaking of which, Best Cowboy Hat in a starring role.
Oh, this is gonna be
If there was
tough.
anything that blew up on the Bison media blog when we were down in Frisco, was the appearance of the hat. You had it when we got off the plane. Eric Peterson had it on. You had it on. Even I wore it before we left.
It was really an object that was just
It was a lightning rod.
valuable.
It was.
So valuable.
So the nominees are the one and only E. Eric Peterson for his entrance to the Bison media blog alone. He should win the award. Jeff Kolpak again nominated.
This is three.
This is three nominees.
This is unbelievable.
I'm nominated for it, and I can already tell you I'm not going to win. I mean, it looks silly on me when I wore it.
Don't
when we
kill
were down in
yourself.
Frisco. And Craig Bohl. Now, I don't know if we ever wore the hat. I know we wore the boots when they beat Georgia Southern to go to the...
But he goes to Wyoming horseback riding. He's got to have a hat.
He does do that. I'll let you open this one. Best cowboy hat in a starring role.
And the winner is...
This is tough.
me! Again! Thank you.
Dude, you're taking up half the screen. That's 2 today.
This is an incredible day.
There's some ballot stuffing going on.
It's an incredible day. Let's put this away for safekeeping.
We might have to use it again. Who knows?
Yes.
We'll see what happens. All right,
Okay.
now let's get to the actual.
Let's get to the real awards.
Good
yes.
stuff. And now, and this has been a remarkable year. We'll just segue real quick here. We talked about it on my radio show earlier this week about the year they had. For NDSU athletics, everything will be centered about the national championship on football, and rightly so. They won a national championship. But you look from postseason play, from volleyball to softball. Soccer was a game away from going. Baseball lost. Men's basketball went to the postseason. Obviously, what football did. Any school in the nation would want 6 teams to have this kind of success.
Yeah, literally almost across the board. It was really a remarkable year. So let's get to the nominees for most valuable coach.
This is a good one.
It's tough to narrow it down actually to 4, but this is
what we just said.
Yes.
Go ahead.
First nominee, Carrie Thompson, volleyball coach.
Had a great year. Went back to the NCAA tournament again. Third time in 4 years.
Don Larson, head men's track and field coach.
Another dominant year in Summit League track.
Yep. Ryan Godfrey, the women's track and field coach.
Another ridiculous performance here in Fargo. Summit League
exactly. Hands down, without their star, they won.
Yeah, they still did it.
And of course, Craig Bull, the head football coach, and the winner is.
All right, here we go. Most valuable coach.
Independent consulting firm.
Yes, these were locked and sealed here in the Forum offices. The winner is Craig Bull and Ryan Godfrey. It's a tie.
You have a tie?
Well, it says so. For Coach Godfrey,
it's hard to separate the both.
10 straight league championships.
5 in a row, indoor and outdoor. That's
unbelievable.
That's
what they've done. And we mentioned this with Gene Taylor last time on the blog. This is even before the indoor track facility has been built. They've done this. Imagine now what's going to happen. So
what now?
Very impressive there. Okay,
let's get to the kids.
Now this is the good stuff here. Yeah. Most valuable men's athlete, and this is really hard to narrow down for all the great performances. Left off this list is Brock Jensen. How is he not here?
Well,
how is he not on that?
Maybe he needs to be on the video blog. It'd probably help his chances.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can make that happen before the football season gets going. All right, nominees for most valuable men's athlete. Marcus Williams. What a year he had. He was pretty good. 7 interceptions.
One of the best in the FCS.
For the Bison football team. Zach Wentz for the Bison baseball team. 4-year starter. Most games played in Bison history. Most hits. Was the captain of that team that set a record for school.
And third baseman and a pitcher in the starting rotation.
Stephen Monk, wrestling. What a year he had. Went to the NCAA tournament. Was a dominant year. Every time he went on the mat, Jeff, he pinned a guy.
Yeah, just a great athlete. I mean, he's a threat to pin from anywhere in the mat.
Taylor Braun, who was a first-team All-Summit League performer for the Bison basketball team. What a year he had. Averaged 16 points a game. Got the Bison to the postseason.
6'7" guard, hard to come by.
Go ahead.
And the winner is, I don't know who's going to win. How do you separate this one?
This is very good. Can't wait.
The winner is Marcus Williams. Very well deserved.
It's very, very well deserved.
I think the national title helped his cause.
What a season. I mean, he got to the point, though, where guys weren't even throwing his side of the field. That was
like half of the year.
That was like by game 5, though. Right. The team decided, you know what, we're not going to do it anymore. Right. That's how good he was.
Well, let's go on.
Can I throw an honorary mention in there? Casey Oregon had an unbelievable year for the hammer throw. I know you did a story on him as well. He broke the school record, 3 or 4 times this
walk
season?
on out of Bemidji, Minnesota. Wasn't sure if he was going to compete in college. Look
what a year. Most valuable women's athlete.
The nominees are Jennifer Lopez in volleyball, and actually you could say some basketball
and basketball
too,
as well. 4-year starter from DGF. What a great career.
Amy Anderson in golf, women's golf, one of the best in the country.
Won the Summit League again. Great. And she's going to play in Scotland next week.
And tied for the first-round lead in the U.S. Women's Open.
Kind of a good year.
It's a crazy good year. Antoinette Goodman, track and field, although she wasn't able to display her talents in the Summit meet because of an infection, but one of the best sprinters.
Blazing fast. Really fast. Yep.
And Abby Mickenick, soccer defender. Sometimes they always get the headlines.
They don't get all the publicity. They had 11 seniors on that team that came a breath away from going back to the NCAA tournament.
The honors for you.
Most valuable women's athlete. This is very good. Curious to see who will take this. The winner is Amy Anderson.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Well,
she's heading to Scotland to go play for the USA in the Curtis Cup, which is the women's equivalent of the Walker Cup.
And
they got a great chance
on the WI Golf Show with Jeff Kopak may have helped her chances.
I'm sure. Just put her right over the top.
Put her, the ratings were off the roof.
All right, last one. Best team. And this was also considering of what we just talked about, all the success that everyone had. It was pretty hard to narrow down. So let's start. The nominees for best team: women's track and field, volleyball, football, and baseball. This is tough. I'm not sure how you narrow this one down. Each of them were great this week. All right, here you go. What do you got?
Of course, football. How can you not? National title.
It's hard to argue
ESPN2. What a run. Captivated the town and the region.
And the whole city of Frisco, for that matter, because how much green and yellow we saw down there after Thursday when we were there. It was a remarkable year, something you and I have been talking about for a long time, going back to before the season started, wondering what the limit was for the team. And by the time they got into the playoffs and started making that run, and before you knew it, we were on our way to Frisco. It was an unbelievable year.
I thought it was a signature moment for this Division I transition to win an FCS title this quick. I don't think anybody saw that coming. When the Bison beat Montana in 2003, the upset when they were Division II, and then the unbeaten seasons in 06-07, I think there was hints of something
Minnesota,
that could happen.
Yep.
But then you had 3-8 in 2009.
You had 6-5 the year before that.
Yeah, and came back remarkably.
Now, the biggest question is, what do they do for next season? Not just football, but for all the teams. The bar has been set incredibly high here, and NDSU is pretty proud of that they want to have the competition at the highest level.
I don't know what you do.
That's tough.
Well, it's one thing to win a national title, but to win the award on the Bison Media blog, it's...
I'm sure all the guys are very thrilled that they did that.
Yes.
Thanks to everyone for putting these beautiful envelopes together and
all
sealing them up,
yes.
and all the voters that contributed. And as we wrap up the school year, we're going to still do blogs through the summer, but we got to give thanks to our man Ryan Babb, who's put everything together here on the video blog and making things look good. He's done a fantastic job, and we thank him as well.
Good job, Ryan.
That's it for the latest edition of the Bison Video Blog Award Style. For Jeff Kolpak, I'm Dom Izzo. Thanks everybody for watching.